So I do this thing where I ask somebody to give me an idea, a thought, and then I'll say, okay, I'm going to do X amount of words and whatever perspective. So I asked somebody one time. I was at the Sallyport at the prison I work at, and I asked somebody. I said, "Give me something to write a story on." I said, "Close your eyes and give me an image. Just tell me anything." And there was this red button that says "Panic." And what it does is it relinquishes control of the Sallyport to operations. And he said, that button. Here is the story that came from that. The end. The air scrubbers in my vacuum suit are doing their best to cope with the sharp, sour smell of my vomit. I feel my gorge lurch and fight against the urge to retch. I am the only one left alive now. Dmitri, my dear friend and comrade, was bitten before we could seal the airlocks to the umbilical. He died well, though, with honor. We watched the end of the world from low orbit here in the International Space Station. We looked on in horror and disbelief as the virus spread across the continents. Over the weeks, we saw New York burn and the lights go out in Central Asia. There were 12 of us then. Now I am the only one. I can hear them now, the living dead, infected and on the other side of the airlock. They shuffle and scrape against the door in a futile attempt to feed their mindless hunger. It's maddening, and I feel I must be insane now. My gloved hand trembles above a large red button. This button will detach all 3 sections of the space station and begin the process of its descent into atmosphere. I cannot stop my hand from trembling, even though I know now what I must do. After all, I am dead anyway, and I will not become one of them. I, too, must die with honor. At this, I laugh out loud. It is a strangled and insane thing, and I think about how all of this happened, and I think, God damn Kennedy Launch Command, and damn the well-meaning tech that pushed that button, the one that sent the final supply rocket up. His intentions were well placed, of that I have no doubt. But that action has killed us all. God damn him. The last transmission we received from Earth was simple and chilling. "Well, we've lost our perimeter and being overrun," the anonymous, tinny voice crackled up over the common encrypted band. "I'm sending up a final supply rocket. I hope this helps, and may God have mercy upon us all." This was the last communication we had with Earth. After hours of trying to reach someone, anyone, we gave up and tracked the approaching rocket until we had a visual and it was docked. There was so much that we didn't know then. We could not have known that the living dead had swarmed the launch pad moments before takeoff, or that they were entangled in and on the rocket. We didn't know that they don't need air or atmosphere and that the cold vacuum doesn't faze them. How could we have known these things then? Trudy, the cosmonaut from Norway, was the first to be bitten. Her suit had done an admirable job of sealing and disinfecting the wounds, and we had gotten her to the infirmary quick enough. We knew enough to know that the virus was spread by the bite of the infected, but we could not have been prepared for what happened next. When Trudy turned in the infirmary, it was as unexpected and happened so quickly. Nadja and Dr. Webb were bitten next, and we simply could not contain them. After that, we fell, one by one. Oh, God, the things I've done. The things I've had to do. My hand still hovers over that bright red button and is steadier now. All other security and safety protocols have been overridden. This is it. This is the end. I sigh and look out the porthole again. We are on the night side now, and Earth is shrouded in darkness save for the burning cities below. I am not a man given to emotional outbursts, but now I cry. In great, racking sobs, I cry. I cry for Dmitri. I cry for my fallen comrades and my mother and wife, who are surely dead now in Moscow. I cry for the whole goddamned Earth and the futility of it all. Then I slam my hand down before I lose my nerve. Light, panic, death. And then peace.